Goes wrong on the internet, talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs, tracking you by your IP, we got you by the balls. The chatting goes wrong on the internet, talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs, tracking you by the IP, we got you by the balls.
Come on. Just park right here, Ronnie. How you doing, Eric? Huh? How are you doing? Need to have a discussion with you, or I can call the police. Which one?
We can call the cops.
You can either have a talk with me, or I can call the cops.
What?
Huh?
You want to call the cops?
You can either have a talk with me, or I can call the police and get them involved.
Why? You know why.
You want to come down here so nobody up there hears what's going on? Or you want me to come up there?
Come right here.
Yeah. Not here to hurt you or anything. Just want to have a discussion with you about what you've been doing. Who you been talking to? Who you been talking to? Cameras are for our safety. You've got several pictures of guns with you and pictures of guns, so she's just for our safety.
I got cameras too.
Okay, that's fine. You can record us. That's fine. I'm not putting my freaking shirt over my face like a though. I'll be on your camera. I don't care. Who you been talking to past few months?
I don't know.
You don't know? You want to get honest? That's going to be your best bet right now.
This can go one or two ways.
You can either be honest with me, we can try to get you some help, keep you from doing this again.
How do you do that?
What do you mean how you do that?
How do you get help?
You ever heard of therapy?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to therapy.
Do you have recommendations or something?
After I have a discussion with you, yeah, I've got some recommendations for you.
Okay, what's up?
If you can be a man,
You wanna
take your,
put your
yeah.
thing down? I mean be a man and have a conversation.
Year-old.
Yeah.
Don't play.
You know she's 13. Don't even.
No.
Really don't.
You want me to show you? I have the whole conversation right here.
Really.
Now, do you want me to show you?
No.
What? How old was she?
I don't know.
I mean, we can just call the cops to be
You want to play that? We can show you. You ain't going to get any help if you're not honest. I'm not going to offer.
What are we doing? What's going on?
I'm having a discussion with you right now. That's what's going on. You can chill the out. Now, what'd she say right there? What did you just ask her this morning?
Wow.
Didn't you just ask her this morning if she had school?
I'm about to kill myself.
Now, if you say that, I do have to call the cops.
I don't know
You
what
threatened
to do.
I have to call the cops.
Do I need to call them?
No, please don't.
Then don't threaten to.
Sorry.
You did this. Own up.
Now, what kind of conversation you been having with this little girl?
I guess dirty ones, I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know if let me stick my d in you is dirty or a normal conversation? What'd you tell her you wanted to do?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I need help or something. I don't know.
Okay, Eric, listen.
I don't know.
The thing is, you were man enough to have a talk with a 15-year-old and say words like Suck my dick. You can be man enough to put your shirt down and talk to me.
I don't know why. What I thought. I don't remember her being that young, man. Like
Eric, you just asked her this morning.
I'm not.
You just asked her this morning if she had school.
It could be college or anything.
You knew.
You
how
knew
old
what it
she
was, Eric. You've said in here several times. You knew that she lived with her mother. She was going to her aunt's. You was going there with her this evening. You have said several times in here, you know how old she is.
No, I don't, man.
Hey!
I don't, man.
Hey!
Oh my God, I'm stupid.
If you play that shit, I'll fuck all the cops right now.
Please don't.
Then stop.
Stop.
I don't know, man. I'm a piece of
That
shit.
right there is why we record. Because somebody walk up and say, what the fuck, he's bleeding on his head.
Yeah,
Well, who did it?
he did. This is
That
the
right
thing.
there is
We're
why we
here
record.
to get your honesty, talk to you, and get you help. But if you can't calm down and get honest, then we have to call the police. You know what you did. Let's just talk about it and get you some help, Eric.
You want to sit down?
People do this, and people come back from it.
Do you talk to minors a lot?
Hey, man, I'm talking minors, man. I got kids myself.
You have kids yourself?
Yeah, I got a 15-year-old. Boy, man, I got a 6-year-old. I don't know what the
You got a 15-year-old and a 7-year-old. How would you like it if somebody was talking to them the way you talk to this little girl?
Oh my God.
How would you like that?
Eric,
Would you like it if people talk to your kids like that?
I'm
Huh?
gonna have to call the cops if you
Please don't call the cops. I mean, what do you want me to do?
talk to
I want you
us.
to answer me.
What? What?
How would you like it? There's some lady behind you. How would you like it if somebody was talking to your kids this way?
I wouldn't like it at all.
So then why did you do it? To somebody else's child?
I really don't. I don't know.
And you was falling in love with this girl, weren't you? Huh?
Not really. No, we just barely even talk.
Well, you was telling her you loved her. And just so you know, this was a real child you was talking to.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so you really did f up a kid.
And that's why we want to talk to you and get help.
What's going on?
Huh? Who are you?
I guess I was
His
talking
brother?
to
Yeah, y'all got my property. I don't know what y'all doing up here. Y'all ain't asking
We
me.
can go.
We can go. We'll call the cops. That's fine. We can go call the cops.
Hold on,
Your brother
He said
told
to
us we
get off
have to
our
get off his
your
property.
property.
What are y'all doing?
He was talking to a
Your brother,
10-year-old
what we're
online.
doing.
I guess I was talking to somebody
You said I'm talking
underage.
to 13 underage. Did you know she was?
No.
You got proof?
Go ahead.
Yep, sure do. Sure do.
I didn't know she was underage like that, for real.
The white is him, in case you didn't know.
Does she say that she's
Yes.
underage, Joe?
Right here, hold on, I'm getting there.
Yeah, I'll be 14 in January. She was
As long as you're 18 or above, she says. I'm 13, I'll be 15.
I
Yeah,
never see
but
that.
I like sex. You probably don't. That's his answer till I'm 30.
No
And
way.
it keeps
Yes, it
on.
was, Eric. I've got the whole conversation here. All 5 months of you been talking to her. You started talking to her in August.
Who is this girl?
It doesn't
It's a
matter
fake
who the girl
profile, they set
is.
her
No, this
They
is a real
set him-
child.
You're
Okay?
setting people up.
Your son's been talking to a real child. We got this a couple days ago.
Yeah, but why is she putting herself out there like that?
You're gonna blame a child for this?
Well, it goes both
This
ways.
is a kid.
It goes both ways. She's an adult.
He's a grown-up. She was a child.
I agree with that too, but I'm just saying it goes both ways.
Eric,
And she
if this happened to your 7-year-old daughter, would you blame your daughter?
I got 2 boys.
Okay, if this happened to your 7-year-old boy, would it be your little boy's fault?
But if she was putting herself out there, yeah, y'all
She didn't
take this off my property now.
Come on, let's go call the cops.
Call the
cops. I ain't dealing with y'all. Now, Eric, you need to tell them. They need to hold on.
What do you want us to do?
I've done told you. All I want to do is have a discussion with you. That's it. They want to come out here and say, get off my property, get off my property, don't record. Then whatever. We can go, we can call the cops. They can deal with you.
We've already got 3 sitting in jail right now.
4. You want to be number 5?
Oh.
Then I suggest you tell your family, let you have a discussion.
Well, I don't want it recorded up here.
Well, it's not your choice if it gets recorded. It's his.
It's up there. What's he gonna do? I don't know what's going on. I just came out here and seen.
Y'all want me to go off your property? I'll go down the main road. He can walk down with me.
Am I calling the cops or not?
Y'all come up here and talk to him. Y'all want us inside?
Huh?
I mean, you gotta understand where I didn't say that.
I didn't know what was going
I
on.
just come out here.
I'm not saying, but y'all don't need to come at us like nothing. He's the one that talked to a kid.
I agree with what you're doing.
And we have 4 people in jail right now.
Okay, hold up, please. I agree on what you're doing, but you cannot blame me for coming down here. I mean, I got.
I'm not blaming you. I didn't hear you say anything.
I mean, I just want to know because I got grandkids that live here, and I mean, I need to know what the hell's going on.
I'm not blaming you whatsoever. I didn't hear you say anything. These 2 was the ones that was saying, "Oh, it's the kid's fault."
No,
I didn't say that. I just
needs to be
didn't say
talked about,
cameras.
and this shit needs to be settled now because there's kids.
There's kids that live at this residence.
Yeah, they're hitting the door.
Not too safe for you to be here with them.
He's not like that. If he knew.
He's right here, right here.
I was strung out on drugs.
This is pages and pages saying he's like,
to rehab.
are you high right now?
No, I'm going to read.
You've been talking to her all day today, right? You've been talking to her all day, setting up this meet all day to go to her aunt's house this evening, right? You wasn't high today. Do not play the drug trick with me. That means you got 2 problems. You're a drug addict and a child.
I'm not a child.
This right here says that you are.
When you get with the
You
13-year-old, it
sitting
says
on
you are.
the corner down here, waiting on her cousin to come pick you up so you can go f the brains out of her this evening. That says you are. When you tell her you're going to teach her how to suck your d, that says you are.
Pictures? That says you
Showed her 2 pictures of your d. Don't tell me you're not a child. Every bit of that
got
says
the
that you
pictures
are.
Right here.
You're just not a child yet because you didn't do it.
I told you I'll stay off social media, man. Hell no.
Now, did you say all those things to her, Eric?
Yeah.
And you sent a pic to her?
I mean, if they got pictures,
Get my soda. Get my soda.
I want some honesty.
I need my soda. I'm afraid my mouth's dry. Did you ask her to send you pictures of her boobs and her butt? Because you're a booty man? You like a girl with a nice thick ass? You want to see her?
If he said that stuff, why we keep going over it is what I just want to know. I mean, if he's pleading that he did it, what would you like me to do?
Because I don't want you to do anything. Because obviously, you're his mother, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to defend him to the max. I get that. I would my son. But as of right now, you can't really do anything because you're not saying that he did something wrong.
Oh yeah, I didn't say he didn't do nothing wrong.
Okay, well, the reason we do this is because it's different when you're sitting and typing on a phone and saying, baby girl, come suck my d, and when you hear somebody say it to you. Thank you.
The thing is, these guys are man enough to say it to a 18-year-old, but when it comes to their face, they don't want to deal with it.
Talking to.
Sure did, didn't you?
You did, didn't you?
Huh.
It looks old.
This is her mother.
It looks old.
This is her mother.
Why do you think I'm back there containing myself?
Just come get me. I deserve it. Come punch me.
That's why these cameras are on, so I don't.
I'll let you. Come on.
Said you'd love to teach her, and you was all excited about being her first and only. It was so exciting to you to be somebody's first. Is that what you said to her? You was just in love with the idea of being her first.
Is that what you said to her?
I mean, if it's all there and he's saying he said
I want
it,
him
where
to
would
be
he-
Oh my
honest.
goodness.
I want to hear it from him.
I know, but he just told y'all earlier. that
This is the
and he's wrong.
process, okay? We have a process of how we do these.
Who are y'all anyway?
We are a group called Child Ped Patrol West Virginia. We track and monitor online for adult trying to meet children. That's who we are.
Sometimes we call it
I didn't, like, she hit me up. Like, I didn't go out looking
She hit
for
you
it.
up.
Okay, she hit him up.
There you go. Who's the first message from?
Cause she sent me a friend request.
So that's not hitting you up.
Everybody sends me a friend request. I always instant message them. What's up?
Really? So you message them, "Sup, beautiful"?
Yeah.
So if this man right here sent you a message, sent you a friend request, you're gonna send "Sup, beautiful"?
He said
It's
if
a
it's a
girl.
girl.
Say when she said she was.
How about
why
the
didn't you
fact
say
that her
bye?
Facebook profile said that she was 13?
Look at no Facebook profile.
Maybe you should from now on. And whenever she told you she was 13,
I'm deleting Facebook and
when
all.
she told you she was 13 at the beginning of the conversation,
Why didn't you say?
you should have
delete.
blocked her.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with
You would not be in this situation if you'd have just hit block.
You are way too young. Go the hell away from me. That's what I'd have said. Don't think her in trouble too, but it's the adult that needs to tell the child, go on.
Yeah, I agree with you there. If you knew she was underage, you could have told her to go home.
I mean, this girl was even really very immature. Do you remember what she told you when you asked her if she wore thongs? She told you, no, she wears regular underwear and her mom calls them her granny panties. And you said, every time you talk to me, you act like you're not mature and that you wanted a girl that likes sex and likes talking dirty. So when you seen that this child was immature,
I should have blocked.
why the f didn't you just go away?
Should have blocked her.
But instead, you kept on. You'd go away for a little bit, but you'd always come back.
And it always be.
Go away for a couple days, come back. Go away for a couple weeks, come back.
It wasn't just, hi, how are you? It was, hi, you want to suck my dick?
Want to know if she had ever dated or got. She told you all she had ever done was kissed a boy. You asked her if she was ready to try stuff. Excuse me, asked if she was ready to try stuff. Not but maybe head. Maybe she could give you a blowjob. And told her it was just like sucking on a lollipop. What happened with your car? You needed some money for your car?
I don't even got a car.
I know, you told her you had a car, you was getting a car or something.
I got no car.
And you needed money for it?
I don't have no car.
And you asked this little girl for her money. She told you she had maybe $10 saved. And you asked her for that. And then what did you ask her today? You said, how am I going to get home? Maybe bum some money from your mom. So you was going to take her mom's money to get your home after you fucked her daughter. You're a piece of work, Eric. And you seem like you have no remorse or sympathy or at all. No responsibility for anything you've done.
I know that. I ain't that.
What do you mean, how ain't you? You're standing there and you're not even really talking. You're not answering anything I'm saying. You got your face covered like you're a little 3 or 4 year old standing in the corner.
What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to put your hands down, uncover your face, come over here and be a man and talk to me.
Well, he's talking to you.
That's the thing. He was man enough to talk to her like this. He can be man enough to talk to her.
I mean,
It doesn't matter if it's over the phone. Are you allowed to talk to kids? Are you allowed to talk to kids?
No.
Okay. It doesn't matter if it's over the phone, in person. It doesn't matter.
I can't see.
Asked her what size bra she wore. Told her you was going to have fun with her because you always wanted to be somebody's first. And you was going to have fun teaching her. You usually a violent guy, Eric? Have any violent charges or anything for assault or anything? Been in fights a lot? I asked because you told her, you're my baby. I'll never be mean unless you give me a reason to. So what would you have done to her?
Nothing.
Well, what does that mean then? I'll never be mean unless you give me a reason to.
I don't know. I don't know.
That right there sounds straight like somebody in domestic to me.
I don't hit women.
Not like you, you would probably just up and leave, or you'd break up with her. Yeah, that's the question. She's asking, what would you do?
I definitely wouldn't harm no woman.
You was going to harm this one.
No.
You was going to harm this little girl.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would. Do you not understand? The way you talked harmed her. If you would have went to her house and had sex with her, that would have harmed her.
Right.
She's going to have to go through years and years of therapy because of what you said. Because of the shit you said to her. Do you not understand that? Do you not get how this stuff f***s people up? I know people in their 60s that are still dealing with this type of shit. That are now drug addicts, food addicts, gambling addicts, can't have a healthy relationship with somebody, can't have a relationship at all, can't get sexual with their partner.
And this is
I mean,
considered 13 can't consent.
So technically, you would have this little girl. Eric, you're not even you're portraying that you're crying, but I see no tears coming down your face. Not one. Crocodile tears don't work with me, buddy. I've seen too many men do it. Asked if she's going to let you touch her body all over.
I can't listen to this again.
Told her you loved her though, didn't you?
I don't even know her.
Well, then why'd you tell her you love her? Why'd you tell her that she was making you fall in love with her? Eric, why? Did you even hear what I said? Are you even listening? Okay, what did I just ask you?
You asked me why I said I fall in love with her.
Okay, then why?
I don't know.
Why'd you tell her you loved her?
I don't know.
Told her you wanted to teach her to have sex, suck your dick, and how you would eat her pussy. How many other minors are you talking to? I'm gonna guess it's your first time.
Yeah.
Huh? That's what they all say. So why do you think you did this then?
I don't know. I don't know.
So when she said she was 13, why didn't you just block it?
I don't know.
I don't know is not a good enough answer, Eric. I mean, I need something here.
What am I?
I mean, I need you to search.
I don't.
Asked her if she wanted to do stuff, or did she think it would be gross? Now, is that the kind of stuff that you say to somebody who you think is grown or goes to college? Now, you want to get honest about knowing that she was... Did you know how old she was?
Huh?
Did you know how old she was?
She's asking you that. She wrote on there, she says, I'm 30 before January. What went through your mind? Did you think she was
I just brushed it off. I don't know.
No, I'm asking you, Eric, to tell the truth that you knew that she was 13. You knew for a fact she was 13. I mean, like I said, you sit and asked her today if she had school.
It could have been college or anything.
Eric, you knew this child was... Don't feed me that bullshit. I mean, she told you several times she was 13. I mean, did you not say that you was afraid that she was trying to get you in trouble? How would, if you was talking to a college age kid, 18, 19, 20, how would they get you in trouble? You're allowed to have sex with an 18, 19-year-old, right? So didn't you just tell her today that you was worried? She said, I'm worried you ain't going to show up. And you said, I'm worried you are going to show up and you're going to be the cops. You're going to get me in trouble. You need to pull out your phone and look at the message. I'm sure you still got it. You just sent it about an hour or so ago. Now you still want to say you didn't know she was 13?
I can't even think right now. So what do I do?
You start being honest.
What do I do? What do I need to do?
You need to start being honest. I can't offer you any help, Eric, until you are honest.
I'm being honest.
You're still saying that you didn't know she was 13? That's not being honest. You knew without a shadow of a doubt she was 13. You knew she was. You said several times in here,
So what do you want
don't
me to
get
do?
me in trouble.
What do you want me to do?
Did you know she was 13? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Now, Mom, you hear that? Willingly, knowingly, did this. I mean, usually what we do is we have somebody in the family try to help keep you accountable, but I mean, after what I've seen today, sorry, Mom, nothing against you, but I don't trust anybody here to keep you accountable.
You need to go there and just delete the damn thing you told. Go get the damn phone and delete the goddamn shit.
It's right here.
Take your fucking shit off. Delete it. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see you on Facebook. I don't want to see you live. I don't want to see a green dot by your name. Anytime I get on mine, I better not see you.
Mom, he has numerous Facebook accounts.
A lot of them is because he's lost his passwords, but because I've got like 6 of them because he's lost passwords. I don't know how to delete it, so you just have to, you know, I'm not good at that.
He can easily get on and create another one without you knowing.
Right. I mean, all he has to do is go on there and make another account.
And you better not make another account, son, because I'm telling you what, you can't. I mean, you got nieces up there. I mean, if somebody come to your house and Pooh Bear come here and say, I need my brother because somebody's doing something to my your own niece, what are you going to do? Because you just did this. How are you going to back him up and go up there and help and take care of your niece, his daughter, when you are doing the same? But God, why am I doing this? Why am I standing here right now listening to this? Why am I? Son, why am I? Why did you do this? I can't, my heart is breaking right now. I don't understand. I did not teach you kids. I raised you guys by myself and I didn't teach y'all nothing like this. Nothing. Nothing. I can't even look at you right now. I'm so pissed. Pissed! Take it! God damn, the things I do for you, son. The things I do for you and I get fronted with something like this.
Eric, you know there's other groups that are like us that come out and beat the holy shit out of you for doing this? We are a non-violent group. But there are groups that show up with baseball bats and shotguns. What would you have done if that had happened? You gave your address. What if this would have been a serial killer? You put everyone in this house, your whole family, at risk. You gave this address out. Handed it right over like it was nothing. What if somebody would have showed up here and went in and killed every one of y'all? There are people out there that do that.
Yeah, I know. I donate. I used to donate money to a biker group that does it. Wouldn't that be sad? Donate somebody and they come up here in my own house.
I mean, there you go. Mom's got proof that there's groups that do that kind of stuff. I mean, they would have come up here, beat the ever-living hell out of you, and left your ass for dead. Is it worth it just to talk a little bit to a little kid? I mean, do you have a problem getting women? No? So then, why don't you just find a woman of age? Eric, I need you to answer my questions. That's how this works. Why couldn't you find a woman your age?
I can't.
So then why didn't you?
No, I didn't.
I'm sure that you was probably talking to some other girls while you was talking to this girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the last 5 months that you've been talking to her, you've talked to probably how many other women?
I don't know, 3 or 4.
Okay, so out of those 3 or 4 women and then this little girl, why did you choose the little girl?
I don't know.
Huh?
I didn't choose it, like, I don't know, it wasn't like that.
It was like that, Eric, because you kept coming back. You would go away for days and come back. Yo, hey. Hey, it's Eric. I miss you. Oh, I miss you so much. And begging for this year-old's approval. Tell me you like me, tell me you like me, tell me you like me. All the time. Was anything ever done to you when you was a child? Was there anything? No? So then, why do you think you did this? There's obviously something wrong in your brain chemically. That lets you cross that moral bound. I mean, because it's not really a question of legality. It's more so morality. I mean, this is wrong. It's wrong.
It is wrong.
To say things like that to kids. It's wrong to talk to kids. It's wrong to have sex with kids. I mean, yeah, it's illegal, but the biggest thing is it's wrong. And you're just going to jump in a car with somebody you didn't even know.
Oh, God, my knees. I'm sorry, guys.
You're fine.
I got arthritis in this cold.
What kind of car did she tell you it was?
Car, I don't know.
Huh?
Car.
What kind of car?
Car.
Alright. Did she tell you color, anything?
I don't think.
Why don't you check your text messages?
Deleted.
You deleted your text
I
messages?
made him delete his Facebook.
It's not on Facebook. This is text. They started on Facebook and went to text. So you're just trying to trick mama there.
No, it's text. Text now that.
Okay. That's not Facebook, right?
I deleted the text now.
I mean, look at your background, man. That's Do you think you might have like a sex addiction or something?
Possibly.
I don't know about that. He's been in this basement. Maybe
Huh?
that's the problem.
What is it?
I mean, he's been in his basement.
Been in the basement? Been locked up in the basement? Is that what it is? On drugs or something?
Not locked up, but he.
You know what I mean. You know, metaphorically.
He has a depression problem. He has a lot of depression problems as a young kid. And, I don't know, being down here when it's dark, he's away from us. I don't know. I don't know. No. I just never thought I'd hear something like this in my life.
Yeah, he was one of our more graphic guys, too. I mean, we have, you know, guys that just want to be in a relationship with a kid that, you know, say one or two little things. He was every single time he texted, it was talking dirty. What are you wearing? No, I don't mean what clothes you're wearing. What bra and panties you wearing? What color are they? What kind are they? You got anything?
Just sickening, man. Sickening. I can't stomach it right now. I don't understand.
Has he ever shown any signs? And I know it's even hard to say, but like with the younger ones here,
No.
maybe showing a little bit more attention.
He's uncle. He always. All kids love him. Nobody's ever. This is just. Oh.
It's I know he deleted what he deleted, but within 10 minutes he could have new accounts up. You would never know it.
Yeah, what's wrong now?
Eric, that's right now, though. What happens tonight whenever you get bored?
This will never happen again.
Well, in my opinion, you should have that woman come up here and you better give her a hug and apologize to that woman.
I don't think that woman probably...
She will be coming back up, probably.
I told her to bring me something real quick.
Okay, all right, well,
So she might.
she's pretty mad. I'd like to be.
Well, here, you handle it real quick and I'll
Yeah, okay.
go get it.
Yeah, she had every right.
That's my 13-year-old friend. I don't think I will be up there. You better hope you get there before I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, I know it's a tense situation. He, obviously, we're worried about him too to a degree because he mentioned about hurting himself. And he definitely needs help.
Man, I'm sorry this will never happen again. I'll go to therapy, whatever you need me to do.
So how long have you been trying to get off drugs?
Since I moved back here.
When was that?
I've been on drugs for 15 years though. We just moved back here. This is a no drug zone. It's my brother's house, and so I moved here to try to get my shit together.
And one thing he did do whenever, at one point, from my understanding, he talked about her coming here, and said he would have to bring her in late because if his brother was here, even though she was younger, he couldn't have her come in. So he definitely knew what he was doing. That, you know, there's no doubt about that. He knew that all you all would disapprove, wouldn't let it happen, but it's something that he wanted. So another question I had, just are you sure he's not taking anything right now?
Yeah, I'm sure he goes to methadone every day.
Oh, every day?
So yeah,
so they test you?
Test him every day. I don't think it's every day, every other day.
I mean, it's no excuse. Like even if you were on something, if it is no excuse.
But I know sometimes some drugs, because
So how do I get therapy for it? What do?
Well, you have a counselor.
I got this stuff at the methadone.
All you gotta do is call him.
Yeah,
and you gotta stay on your counselor. You gotta tell him everything that's going on in your life and talk to him and tell him what's bothering you. Things that bother you that you don't want to talk to me about or your brother about, you can talk to them about it. That we don't know. It's confidential. They'll help you and direct you in every step of the way. But you have to make that effort to get help, to say, hey, whoever your counselor is, hey, I'm having this problem, I'm doing this, I need help. They will help you figure it out.
And that's the one thing, like, why we were, Vanessa's question so much, as far as, about me knowing that she was 13, going to be 14. You've got to own up. You have to say yes and be honest with yourself and honest to all this that you're doing before you can even start to get help.
It's like a drug addict. You got to know you got to have it. You got to know you're in the wrong, and you got to go get help.
And the more honesty, the better it goes for you.
So what do we do from here?
You got to use my phone and call your counselor.
They should have maybe even specialists, that might help you, that would specialize in things like this, because this isn't normal. And there's a lot of people who've been on drugs that still don't want to do stuff to kids. So.
I apologize. Never happened again. I'm seeking counseling. Promise. I do whatever y'all need me to do. So sorry. I word on everything. It will never happen again. On anything, like I promise on everything. Like this is an eye open. Like, oh my God. Like, whatever you want me to do, I will do.
This is the thing you said. You and your blaming on being high earlier. Am I correct? I'm a recovering addict myself, and I never talk to a child like that. I don't care if I used today. I would never speak to a child. How would you like it if I spoke to your 15-year-old like that? How would you like it? I'm 36. How would you like it? What if I told him I wanted to whack his weenie? He's 15. He shouldn't even be
go with the 7-year-old.
doing nothing with it.
Because for some reason, I got a feeling a dad kind of wouldn't mind that for a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Let's go with the 7-year-old on that. I could tell you sitting there thinking it, Eric. I could see it going through your head.
You good? You seen it going through my head?
Yeah.
I didn't really want to lie out here.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't mind. It's a 15-year-old. You'd probably say, hell yeah, son.
But if it was a daughter, you wouldn't feel that way.
I don't have no daughters.
I know.
But if it was,
you wouldn't feel that.
Up there.
there.
A couple of them up there.
How old are they?
He's got nieces from 10 down.
So, I mean, what if it was your 15-year-old niece?
She come around to you and told me that some guy did that to her.
If it was your 15-year-old niece and this man right here was talking to her.
What would you do?
What if I told your niece I wanted to lick her cooch?
He probably wouldn't mind that either, sorry.
At 15, he should.
We've discovered he's probably a sex addict. So, all these scenarios you're giving him is probably not doing anything but giving him a little head candy to think about.
Oh, definitely not.
What's this for? Was that for her?
No, it's from another lady or a guy across the street for Nana. They used to date, but they don't date no more, and he comes over and writes stuff in the road or leave stuff in the mailbox. And the box down there says,
Are you still married?
Married.
Yeah. Are you married? Was you married? You never married? Did you live with a girl for a while or something?
No.
Okay.
he's been downhill since that relationship. I don't know what happened to him, but went downhill like a stop sign.
Well, I was just wondering because that's where we
Eric, you have a 15-year-old and a 7-year-old. How old are you?
30.
You're 30?
He had his first kid. her mother's cassette. That ain't got nothing to do with that, because I had made sure that was cassette by her mother.
Well, hey, that's, you know, that's, yeah, I mean, that's good.
15-year-olds that have, but not with 30-year-olds.
Yeah.
But I still didn't like it, but, you know, her mother okayed it, so.
I was with an 18-year-old, but I wasn't with a 40-year-old.
I'm sure her parents don't allow her to be with a 40-year-old.
Why didn't you tell her to go away?
No, should.
I mean, I'm a guy, okay? You know why. It's hard to say it, but you know why you didn't tell her. I mean, you like the idea of it.
Not really. I mean, thinking about it, I don't know.
Well, at the time,
You was attracted to
At the
her.
time, you liked it because you was all for the first time thing. You was hook, line, sinker for the first time thing. I think you was more attracted to being her first than you was
When I
her.
was growing up, I took all kinds of girls' virginity.
Well, you wanted to take this child's virginity too. I mean, maybe that's a issue with you. Maybe you have something there. Maybe it's a thing of just taking somebody's virginity. And this one just happened to fall under.
These are questions that a therapist is going to ask you, and you don't want to go to a therapist and say, oh, I don't know why. I mean, when inside you do know why, you know.
Yeah, you had to be straight.
I mean, yeah, you're going to have to get honest with yourself.
I mean, I know why she does it. She shouldn't have been on there either, but I know why she was. She has a demented up family. She's seen me deal with getting beat. She's seen me getting raped. She's seen this. She knows about my life. She's seen me go through drugs. So yeah, she has a f***ed wife. That's why you as an adult should have told her f***ing no.
So did you go to jail for drugs?
You ever been to jail for anything?
Petty larceny.
That's it. No burglaries or anything?
This got dropped down from burglary to petty larceny.
Just one charge?
Yeah, I mean,
This is how I know if you're being honest with me, okay?
No, burglary was a different charge, but I got to be taxed and trial.
yeah, but remember, because when people go get the records, they don't always put everything in there. Because remember, beat that one charge, and every time he got pulled over, they said it was still active. You got to go back to court, get the paper, take it to the cop show.
Possession with
Because you don't
intent.
always tell the whole truth in there.
Possession with intent. Attempted B&E. Burglary, entering building other than dwelling. Robbery, non-aggravated. Fleeing from police officer. Robbery, second degree.
Well,
That's the one that beat.
Just
That got dropped down to petty larceny.
And that's
all
a
that.
bunch of different years.
Yeah, some
That's
of it,
way spread apart.
Yeah, some of it, somebody tried to say it was him, it wasn't him.
Well, that's not one charge, though. It's time to get honest, Eric.
So you said you've been to jail?
I have been to jail.
And
What'd y'all do to these kind of guys?
Yeah.
Beat 'em up.
Huh?
Beat 'em up.
I'm sure you've probably seen that a lot in jail.
They ain't in that pod very long, are they?
What would happen if you went right now for this charge?
I'm trying to get beat up.
Probably.
I would. There ain't no problem about it.
Mm-hmm. You gonna say probably? I was just mimicking you. So why even chance that? If you knew there was a chance that this could have been the cops, a setup, anything, why chance it? Why chance your freedom? Why chance your life? Why chance your family's life? Why chance this kid's life? Eric, you're going to have to start saying something more than I don't know.
Yeah, because I was waiting on an answer on that one.
I mean, what should I say?
I don't know what you should say. That's on you.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I need help or something. I mean, something's not right with my head or something.
So, you think getting ass outweighs going to prison?
No. Hold up, what?
Does getting ass
outweigh
going to prison?
Yeah.
So you'd rather get ass
Then go to prison?
to go to prison?
Huh?
Is it worth it?
No.
Is getting ass worth going to prison?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. So then why would you take the chance?
How many other things would you talking to?
I mean, would you think it was going to happen? Or was it just a thought?
I guess it was just a thought.
I mean,
It wasn't a thought, Eric. You was sitting right here waiting. When this car pulled up, you stood up and was coming down to the car to get in.
Yeah.
So don't act like it was a thought. He was going to her house this evening.
That's why he was outside waiting.
I didn't even know you was outside.
And when we pulled up, his was coming.
He stood right up and was walking down to the car till he seen me step
he thought
out.
It was me, so if I'd have got out of the car, he'd have probably came and just got right up on me.
Need some answers, Eric.
I mean, in the morning when I go to the clinic, I'm going to talk to my counselor, therapist there.
You go.
Huh?
You go.
That's what I go to every day. Do y'all have somebody up there y'all can help me talk to?
I mean,
You have a good counselor, so she will put you in the right places.
Right. You can tell your counselor. There you go. If you have a counselor already,
I do. Yeah.
Then you can tell your counselor what happened.
I'm trying to change my life. I really am. Like, I don't know.
This is backwards, not forward.
But my only thing is at this point, I don't trust you, so I don't trust that you will go there and tell your counselor.
Do you have a number that she could call you in the morning after she talks to Eric?
Mute that up for 1 second, please. So, here's another thing. See, I mean, there's so much in here that I just, and all I gotta do is open a page, just open to it, and I see something else. You want her to call you daddy. You remember that? Remember telling her that?
She don't even have a dad.
Yes, I promise I won't ever disappear again, but I want you to start calling me daddy. And you said D-A-D-D-E. You said, I bet you're going to fall in love with me when you meet me in person. Why I want you to call me Daddy? Well, because I think it's sexy if you call me Daddy. And my street name's E. So I put that thing I like to be called and put that together. But you're only girl I asked to. So she's the only one you want her to call you daddy?
No.
Well, that's what you said. She says, what do you want? Or, you said, what can I call you? She says, I don't know. What do you want to call me? You said, I want to call you my wife. You want to marry me? Yes, I want you to be mine forever. So was you going to marry this little girl?
No.
Do you know what it's called when you do that kind of stuff? When you say those kind of things to a kid? It's called grooming. You were grooming her to trust you, to be comfortable with you, so that you could take advantage of her and get what you wanted. And you did 5 months worth of it. And I've been looking for you for 5 months too, since you started talking to her. So thank you for giving the address up. You hooked yourself on that one.
I know he's a grown-ass man, but he lives with you, am I correct?
Well, we live here with my youngest son, yeah.
So you're gonna make sure he gets help?
Oh, yeah. We go straight to Matthew Co.
I just want to make sure he gets help is all. I mean, that's it.
What about whenever you were supposed to meet her before? And you told her that you got
But yes, love.
caught
I got
and had to go to the drunk tank.
Good Lord.
Oh, God, that scared me.
Got scared too.
Did that happen? No? That was just a lie? I figured. Guess she thought she was stupid or something, because you told her you was in a drunk tank for a whole freaking week. So, you're gonna have to get help for this.
Oh, definitely. I'm going to talk as much as I can. I know everybody's confidential, but I'm going to let them know that I am mother, and
You probably need to go to Prestera or something like that.
yeah, he used to go there many years ago.
And probably get counselor.
Psychological.
Yeah. Maybe start going to some
I don't even think about
sedition.
They years ago when he was younger, I did the psych, like she just said, and they put him on all this medicine that made him crazy. It's not worth it to me. All that medication they say that they're out to help you isn't.
Well, he might not.
This is the thing,
He might
though.
not even need medicated. I mean,
This
if
is
he
the
would
thing,
just.
though, up there, she's not going to put him in a psych that's going to give him all that medicine. 'Cause
Right.
They don't want him on the medicine either. So I'm sure she
That's
can
what I
find
said.
somebody
That's what I
that's
told
not
her,
going to do that.
She would. Oh no, I told him that she would send him in the right place.
Right, she's not going to send him to somebody that's going to put him on a bunch of medicine or nerve pills or bullshit
Right.
like that. So
But she said Prestera and stuff, and that's why I said that would lead him to the.
just ask her. Absolutely.
Yep.
You ready?
Anybody else got anything?
I can't do it no more.
All right. Well, get help, Eric. Don't let me catch you again.
I don't know, but I do. You guys are awesome to do stuff like that. I mean, seriously, because there's so many kids that really don't get help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There is. So, stay off the internet. Get some help. Ready? All right. Don't let me catch you again. I mean it.
We'll be back.
Y'all ready? Oh. What the hell is this doing? Mower. Oh.
You won't be on it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Here, hold on.
This is complete bullshit. I'm shaking. I'm so mad right now. I got grandkids. I let them stay here. Well, I did. It's my daughter's brother. I didn't know this was going on.
It's been going on for 5 months.
I'm terribly sorry, but like I told up there my son-in-law, I said today's the last day he's here. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, y'all. I mean, it has nothing to do with y'all. I mean,
Oh, I know, but
all on him.
But I get that. But let me tell you something. I have 5 children. Now they're all grown. I got grandkids.
Yeah.
I'd be where she was threatening to take him because I would hurt him. And I'm
Yeah.
sorry. And what y'all are doing is awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean,
We appreciate that. Thank you. Because we run into people like her that wants to sit and make excuses for him, and
yeah, no,
that's
is-
infuriating.
There is no excuse whatsoever. And what y'all are doing, I give y'all. Y'all are awesome.
Thank you. Well, they're supposed to be coming, but hell.
Back down the substation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Because
were
we can
supposed to
see them there, I guess. Yeah, they're coming.
I didn't see much of me. I had to act like the pissed off mom.
You did good.
That was awesome.
You did good, girl.
Yeah, you don't with my daughter. Completely. That's where we're going next, guys.
Are they not coming? I thought you said they was coming.
They are supposed to come, but that don't mean they are.
Well, freaking call them back and tell them what we
As soon as they
said.
heard Child Ped Patrol, they probably said, don't worry about it.
Okay, but you also said he's threatening suicide.
Because he did.
Well, then they should freaking show for that then.
All right, hang on, guys. You'll hold on 1 second with me. I'm going to check the...
Where's that coming down the hill? Nope, not them. Nope, not them. Ooh. I swear. These freaking punks. So, why? So can we not get officers out here then?
To take a report? Okay, so the officers won't come out.
Okay, so basically they're not going to respond.
Okay.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, so guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Prosecutor told them not to come out.
There we go.
anymore,
That'll be
so
going
there you
to the news. Prosecutor has told them not to respond.
Not to respond to us. About to hand it in. So you want me to get off now or wait?
Yeah, we can just speak to an officer. All right, thank you. We gotta go call the non-emergency line.
Gosh. Okay, guys. We're getting off of here. They just now told us we had to go call the non-emergency line in order to get a police officer out here. Here we go. There we go. There they came. There's the police. Finally. Finally got here. Finally got here, I tell ya.
Just in case I don't want to hit it when he comes up here. Or she.
It's a she.
Well, heck. Hoping to be a he.
Hi.
Somebody that needs to speak to the deputy.
Yes, we did.
Okay, there. What can I do for you, ma'am?
We had just went out and spoke to a gentleman. His name's Eric Lee White, and he was speaking to what he thought was a 30-year-old. Set up.
Have you already spoke to a deputy earlier today about this?
We didn't speak to the deputy. We spoke to the 911 officer We know that you guys aren't going to arrest them. We know all that. We've talked to the DA about all that. But we still want to turn this in to you guys.
Well, we're not going to take evidence of a case that we're not going to prosecute. So I know that South Charleston, I already talked to a couple people, including a prosecutor and the deputy that tried to contact you back. They said that if we're not going to prosecute it, which we aren't going to take this on because we're road patrol and a specific task force. You guys have been told that a specific task force has to be in charge of messaging and doing this, which is what you all are doing. And I know that you guys have been told that multiple times, I'm assuming. If not, probably want to go turn that in to the FBI, go sit down with somebody and say, hey, I know you guys have task force, because we've worked with them quite a few different times whenever they are trying to do that and catch somebody. So that is who you would probably be the best at speaking with.
Okay.
But we aren't going to take that as evidence because we're not going to prosecute the case. Our prosecutor told us that they aren't prosecuting a case.
So what about whenever we call, if we have someone threatening to commit, you guys still aren't going to respond to that?
What do you mean? Like
the guy threatened to commit today, and this guy that we went to talk to.
Okay, well,
we told 911. We told 911, and he said that the DA.
I think
you all were told by the DA not to respond.
Well, because of how everything has transpired, you're pretending to be a 18-year-old. This fella is not under the impression that he's speaking with somebody who is
right. But besides this, though, I mean,
that's why the DA said isn't going to touch it. That's why we aren't going to touch it because
I'm not saying that. I'm saying with him threatening. You guys aren't even going to respond to check that out?
Well, if the DA told you, I mean, did you call 911 and say, hey, there's this guy we want to do a check with Bing? Did you do that?
We called and told 911 that what we were doing on this.
So and we said, told them that we're not going to do anything
and we said
further.
He is threatening suicide.
Okay, on top of everything, on top of what you guys are doing, that is why we were told not to go down there, even though he's threatening to commit suicide. That was not your initial call. Your initial call was, hey, we're pretending to be 18-year-olds so this guy can talk to us. And that was the initial call that came out. It has been thrown around to the DA, to the prosecutor, to our higher-ups, our lieutenants, our shift commanders. So there's nothing further that we're going to do with that call. Now, when you said, now I'm not a shift commander, but if I were, yeah, I might want to, but I might not, just because of how everything has transpired. This person's going to be like, how did you hear this, and we're going to go there and say, well, we talked to somebody who you said that you were going to commit suicide, and then that starts something up else with you guys messaging back and forth, because you guys might have been the only person that he told that to. We're not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. We're not going to touch that case because it deals with other things, and we're not going to be involved in that because then we're culpable. But we've already been told by the prosecutor not to touch it. Okay.
So then who's liable?
You guys have been told.
Who's liable when he commits suicide?
You guys stop pretending to be a 18-year-old and talking to him, and go talk to the FBI and say, hey, there's this, hey, here's that, and other people that you guys have pretended to be a 18-year-old too, or a teenager too. It's going to be it's going to be the FBI that's going to investigate that, or the FBI that's going to say, hey, well, let's stop doing this, or just give us the information that you have on whatever other individuals that have, took the bait that you guys are throwing out.
The DA has some of our cases.
Okay, that's great.
She has took some of our cases.
Okay,
so,
that's great. But what I'm telling you is that I know I've talked to South Charleston before I got down here, and we have other officers that were on other agencies before they came here. So we've been told that you guys, they're the group from Kanawha State Force, whatever, has been told numerous times that you need to take it to a specific task force that is in charge of doing that. We aren't going to touch a case where people are pretending and they have nothing to do with the task force in any way whatsoever. So with that, do you guys have any questions?
Nope.
Okay.
We just want to find out who's liable whenever this guy does commit suicide, because we called it in. So
well, technically you guys have started this by saying, hey, I'm 13, hey, let's talk, hey, let's do this, and these people are catching on.
Law, though.
These people are catching on, okay? They're taking the bait. Well, it's not, and what they're doing is against law. But you guys have been told numerous times not to do it. So
That's
where
not,
do you
that
think
we've not been told not. We've
where
not
do you
been
think
told
that the line is drawn?
We've not ever
you
been
guys
told.
have been told.
We've never been told not to do
well,
it.
now you are.
We've
now you
never
are.
been told.
It's a task force that has to be in charge of
Who's telling? Who's the authority that's telling us do not do this?
Well, from what I've heard, South Charleston PD has told whoever. Well, I don't know who's been told and who's not. There's supposed to be a big group of you all. Okay, from Kanawha State Forest. I'm not sure.
This is the group. We're not even from Kanawha State Forest.
Okay, well,
he was from Kanawha State Forest.
Okay, well, whoever it is, that's the group.
See, that's not like somebody is giving you wrong information.
Well, I'm trying to get all this information before I actually start shift, and they were dealing with this or talking to people prior to me coming on shift. So I'm trying to take whatever I can.
Yeah, we've never ever,
so that I can have whatever correct information that I need to give you, so that I can go do what I need to do prior to my shift beginning.
Yeah, nobody has ever told. I mean, they've actually told us they cannot tell us.
But you know
we can't do it.
But you guys have been told that a task force has to be.
We've been asked to run with Charleston PD task force for us to run congruent with them and to give our cases over to them. That we're allowed to do this. We're allowed to start it. We're allowed to get them.
Okay.
But then we have to turn it over to Kanawha or to Charleston PD.
Okay. Well,
we're allowed to do it.
Okay. If you guys have something going on with them, then great. But whenever it comes to the county or the state or something like that, if state police or other cities or Kanawha County or counties, if they won't take it, then your best bet is to go to the
Well,
FBI.
we understand, you know, where y'all's orders are coming from. So we understand it comes above y'all. So, I mean, we're not blaming the police or, you know. Well, we understand you guys can't, I mean, your guys' hands are tied.
It just gets
somebody
sticky
tells
whenever
you,
you're saying, well, hey, you know, we're pretending to be a 16-year-old, but then we want you to go check on this fellow because he attempted or said he was going to commit suicide. That's where it comes down to, you know, find these people. If you hear that, you know, they might like to talk to younger men or boys or girls, then you can pass that information on to the FBI and see if they can get something going, or CPD, and see if they can get that going, something like that. Okay, because then it gets into when you guys are culpable or liable, whenever you guys are talking to somebody and they might say, you know, oh, well, you won't be with me, I'm just going to kill myself. And then they kill themselves, and then they look at their phone, and then they look at the server, and they go that route. You see what I'm saying? Then it gets into something a little bit more heavy than anything. Did I answer your questions?
Yeah.
Or do you have any more?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, ready? Do you have any questions? You ever touched any of your grandkids?
No, never.
Kind of hard for me to believe.
All I can do is say the truth. I've never touched anybody. I thought about it, but I never did.
You thought about it?
When chatting goes wrong on the internet, talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs, tracking you by your IP. We got you by the balls. When chatting goes wrong on the internet, talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the chat logs, tracking you by the IP. We got you by the balls.
OMFG, Vanessa, is they serious? Or they're delirious? So we took it to another state because they're still curious. From Colorado to West Virginia, rocking to the Appalachian, putting the pedal to the metal for pedals and demonstrate. Got Tommy orchestrating, Vanessa duplicating, catching weirdos on the daily. They the most hated. and the highest rated. Catching cops, retired pops, and creepy husbands. Looking for kids that ain't over the age of a dozen. Be aware and don't be surprised if you see your cousin or your baby daddy while you got one in the oven. Better hide your kids and hide your wife, no pun intended. The jig is up, now you about to witness a marriage ending. And once again, this is your first time messing with children, and it's the second time you're hearing from the homie voice. Another intro in the beat with a familiar voice, popping up like Chris Hansen, and he brought the bad boys.
Talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the challenges. Tracking you by your IP, we got you by the balls. What chatting goes wrong on the internet. Talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the challenges. Tracking you by the IP, we got you by the balls.
These are the people living next to you. Maybe upstairs or even working in the job right next to you. Or probably in the congregation fellowshipping with you. A lot of wicked souls with skeletons trapped in the closet. That's why we working together. Thank you for your involvement. If you're not supporting the plan, you're probably part of the problem. The laws is messed up. We need to bring this back to Congress. I say we get a ass to chair, and I'm just being honest. Taking innocence from a child, use a damn father. Ask me why I bother, cause if you bother my daughters, I'll make you meet your father. And it ain't no mercy for those that touch children. No rehabilitation can make them erase their victims. Tommy this, Vanessa that, and blah blah that. My question that I ask is where you at, and what you gon' do when it happens to you, or your loved ones who you think is more precious than you.
When chatting goes wrong on the internet. Talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the challenges. Tracking you by your IP, we got you by the balls. When chatting goes wrong on the internet. Talking to a decoy, but you don't know it yet. It's CPP, West Virginia with the challenges. Tracking you by the IP, we got you by the balls.
Royce K did it, so you know
how old are you really? Yeah, I'm 37. 37 years old, bro. 14. I know. What would you do if do you have sisters, nieces, nephews? Nothing? Do you know anybody who's 13 or 14?